Hello adventurers, and welcome back to my channel. This morning I am waking up and taking care of some business here before I hit the road to do some adventures, and every day looks a little bit different. So some days I sit in my van to download. Today I'm sitting next to Charles and Tony's bus and looking at our friend Ernie's bus. It's been pretty fabulous, but every so often I do have to stop to actually do some work because that's how it works. I normally take days that are dedicated to have office days, but in the meantime, I still have to download things on random Tuesdays. And so this morning I just decided before I take a shower, before I get ready for any adventures, that's what I was gonna do. And so now that I am almost finished with that, I'm going to get my van ready. I'm gonna drive down to the hip campsite because I've just kind of been staying in their yard, and I'm going to go take a shower and fill up my water and do all those things. But I'm also going to be sharing with you on a video while I'm here in this area what the hip camp looks like, because it is pretty epic, and oh my goodness, you have access to so many cool things while staying here. And I want to share it with you guys just in case you want to come to this area, because it's a great way for you to get to have a place to hub out of and not have to be always searching, because this is a very popular area for a campsite. So I'm almost finished up here, so it shouldn't take me too much longer, and then I'm gonna get to work, moving on to the next step. I'm gonna take these down, and I'm gonna drive over to the hip camp, which is literally behind the property. You know, I kind of also need to do laundry, and I've been putting it off, so maybe today's a good laundry day since I had to work for so long, and I could just make this into a dedicated work day. I don't do these very often, but at the same time, like when you have to do stuff, you have to do stuff. So since I kind of let the day get away from me, maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I still haven't decided, but I am going to go take a shower first. Today could just be a maintenance day, maybe. That'd be cool. Okay, into here I go. I've already kind of put my clothes in here for the day. Although if I'm doing a laundry day, I may change these clothes out. So I need to think about that. That's an option. The thing I dislike more than having to do laundry is put laundry away. So that's why I kind of put it off, but I think it's about time. So I think I might do that. That could be a good idea for me today so I could be productive. My van is so tiny in comparison to the big old buses. I really do think though that it would be a good idea if I did the laundry day, because then I wouldn't have to worry about it later, because I can go quite a while without having to do laundry based on the amount of things that I bring with me. But I have a spot that I like to keep my laundry, and it's getting a little bit full. So I think I'm gonna do a shower, I'm gonna do laundry, and then if I have any time left with the day, then I'll work on some uploading maybe. That would be a good, smart idea for today, and then I'll hit the ground running tomorrow. I still have another place I wanna go. It's a historic home. I wanna take you guys on a very user-friendly hike that I think you'll like. It's in the park, it's beautiful. Everyone suggested it, and they said it's super easy. You can even take like a stroller out there, so it's extra flat. And so, yeah, I think that's gonna be my plan over the next couple of days. There's also a big event that's happening here that is fascinating to me that I really want to go on and see. It's the Rebecca Farms, and it's like a horse jumping event. So I think I'm definitely going to go to that, but that's not until a little bit later in the week. So if I can get all of my maintenance stuff done, then I can just enjoy the rest of the time here and not have to worry about work or getting myself put together. So today is going to be a weird van life day, but it's going to be the real stuff that happens every single day. I work, I clean, I put things away, I take you guys along with me, and well, we see what we can get into as we go. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but my laundry bag's looking pretty fluffy. I mentioned these haven't even gone in here, and I think I am gonna change out my shower bag from adventure clothes to more casual clothes, which means I'm climbing back into the hot box. It's warm in here right now. My van's been sitting in the sun, and it's 93 degrees in the box right now. Yay! Okay, repacked. Feeling much more confident about this. This is a nice chill vibe, lightweight materials, just something super comfy, no stress, no worries. Time to put my shoes back on and drive over to the hip camp. I will prepare myself for success one more way. I'll go ahead and get my laundry things out so I don't have to worry about them in a minute. That way I don't have to be out in the hot sun any longer than I absolutely have to, because I've already gotten it out. Okay, this is everything laundry and some other stuff too, but only need the laundry stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and set it in the floorboard. Bug situation here in Montana has been real. I am not going to wash the van though right now. I know it's gross, but I'm not going to do it. my drive, it just gets worse. So I'm just gonna leave it. And then when I leave Montana, I'll scrub it down real good. And who knows, maybe it'll get disgusting again at a different stage, but it'll be different bugs. It'll be different bugs. Okay, so I think today's gonna be a real good reset. Initially, I kind of let it get out of hand. I had 12 videos to download today, and I know that might not seem like a lot because it's 12, oh, no big deal. But if you look at how long the videos are and how many clips there are, from an editing standpoint, I know a lot of people don't edit. And so they have no idea, but like that's a lot. I normally do not let it go that far. That's like over 2 weeks worth of content that I've filmed that I have not taken care of. And normally I'm not that trusting in SD cards, but I've just been having so much fun. Like, coming up here to see Charles and Tony, I knew it was going to be a great experience just because they had talked it up so much for this area. But not only have I gotten to hang out with Charles and Tony, I've gotten to hang out with their family, and their family is incredible. Every single one of them has been so nice. They've told me like places to go, things to do, and they've just been so kind. And so I've just loved every minute of this. It's been a great moment to have my van fam and their fam just so nice and welcoming. And then yesterday, you know, the other bus showed up and we got to have some time to hang out with Ernie and Brandy, and oh my goodness, I'm just enjoying myself. I don't often take the time to just sit, and when I do, I mentioned before that it's for an intention, it's for a purpose, and this has definitely been intentional and with purpose that I have let myself stay in an area not only to explore but just to enjoy the people. And I have thoroughly had a good time, but my adventures are not over. Like I said, I have tons of other things that I'm going to do, so I'm probably going to stay until at least the end of the week. I may stick it out through the weekend so that I don't travel on a weekend because that's hard, and then I think I'm going to go to Idaho. Yeah, a lot of people have suggested Idaho, so I think I'm going to dip into Idaho and do just a little bit on my meandering journey back toward Texas eventually. So that's kind of a plan. I think today's going to be a good day for that plan though, because it's going to set me up for the rest of that journey where I have clean clothes, I feel refreshed, everything's good. Being on the road as long as I am sometimes, because I'm gone for, on this trip, I think I'm out for like 2.5, almost 3 months by the time it's over. It's one of those things that strategically you need to handle certain things like I am today, but like mentally, like just going and going and going. Like, I'm a person who every time I find something amazing, I just go, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And then eventually I get to a day where I'm like, okay, I'm kind of tired, so I'm gonna rest today, but that's usually when I have a work day. So today I'm not necessarily in that mindset of I'm tired, but I'm also in that mindset where it's like, oh, you're just like an Energizer bunny. You need to stop take the battery off. So even though I'm going to be going, doing all the necessary things, it's not going to be the same. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Holding up the visor. This has been so awesome. In wintertime, I use the black side. In summertime, I use the silver side. Oh yeah, my song of the day is Just Get Here by Sarah Harmer. And I think this one's good because it's just like a slow moving vibe, which is what I kind of need on these days. I need something that just kind of like gets me there. Point A to point B can be chaos. Everything in between can be chill. And so I'm just gonna take this in a nice, suggestively slow balance like this song flows, because I think that on days like today, I need to remind myself that like today is for relaxing. Today is for getting things done, but moving at a slower pace. I move so quickly most of the time that it's just insane. Most people would look on and be like, whoa, slow down, calm down. Whoa. I, on the other hand, look at each day as a challenge to get in as many things as I possibly can, and that looks a lot like the chaos that I normally show you guys. Boom, 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 boom. It's almost like I have 24/7 squirrel syndrome, but it's perfectly a good rhyme and reason for me and how I move. However, the thing about that is, on days like today, I need to just calm down a little bit. And because I need to calm down, sometimes that means I need to give myself a nice slow jam to chill with. Okay, I'm driving into the hip camp. So here's the site that I was going to stay in before I just opted to stay up at the house. It's really nice down here. There's some great views of the mountains just over that hill over there. It is so nice. I'll show you guys the entirety of the property soon, because there's some other neat things here, but it is shower time, and I need to get, oh, look at that, look at that. Okay, maybe I'll end up washing the van sooner rather than later, because that's gross. I mean, look at it. It's nasty. It's real nasty. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to wash it before long. At least hose it down a little bit. The reality is I'm an adventurer and my van's gonna be dirty, and that's just how it is. When you live in a van, you notice that things get dirty. The key is to keeping it as clean as you can on the inside so you don't feel gross. And even then, I can literally wipe down something and it'll immediately be dusty again in the front. So that's why I have the big curtain. Well, one of the reasons. And it keeps the dust out of the back a little bit. So it's nasty today. Okay, grabbing this, and I just kind of threw everything in today, so it's gross, but going over there. This place is Whispering Pines. If you happen to be looking for a hip camp, again, I'll do a full video to share more of it, but oh my goodness, it's just like this perfect, like quintessential place to come if you want to be in the mountains and like have some amenities, because they do provide a few things. Some hip camps are pretty bare bones where it's just like, hey, you have to be off grid completely to be able to sustain it. But here they do have a toilet, a shower, stuff like that. But I'm telling you too much. I'm going to tell you that on another video. I'm super sorry, super sorry. I will say this, you can't stick around for this shower because this is my shower. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay? Okay. Bye. Why are you still following me? Why? Well, that was an excellent shower. Yes. I kind of look like an alpaca now with my hair all fluffy, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and put my things that I was just wearing, my pajamas, into my dirty clothes bag. I'm going to wash my towel, and I'm going to have all this set. I'm going to change shoes in just a few minutes into other sandals, but right now my feet are still a little bit slimy feeling from the water. Like in such a good way though, like, you know that moistness that gets trapped in your shoes, but it's like this clean feeling. Yeah, that's me right now. So getting closer to the goal of achieving all the things today. Of course, as always, I put these back into a shower cap to keep any of the dust and grossness from like getting out into the van that I might have picked up on the bottoms. And I just set them on the mat. Okay. I'm a little crazy looking today because I'm wearing a really super oversized shirt. Normally I wear this when I want to just stay cool. So it's not the most profesh looking shirt, but that's okay. I'm just gonna comb through my hair with a clip and get myself into like a place where my hair lays the correct way. It'll dry almost instantly. It's already pretty dry on some sections. So yep, that part's done. Check, check, and check. Now I need to Google where I can go do my laundry. Okay, I'm over here at Tumble, and it looks like there's a couple Vanlifers in the parking lot. I'm gonna go check out the situation first, then bring my stuff in. Here to do it this way. That way, if I need quarters, I have quarters. If I need a debit card, I have debit card. We'll figure it out one way or the other. This place is nice. My hair is still doing weird stuff, but this place is nice. So I can pay via an app, or I can pay the counter clerk because they have somebody here. This is a really nice place though. I'll show you after I get everything inside. Let me get all set up. So everything here is digitized. It is so easy. It is so nice in here. And now I just sit and wait 22 minutes, and then I get to change over to the dryer. It was $6.50 to use the washer, and I could put all my clothes in it. So I'm totally down for that. And then we'll figure out how much the dryer is. But for now, I'm just gonna relax and do some emails. Okay, I finished laundry, and now I came to this coffee shop, which is called Sable Coffee. And I'm gonna see if I can do a little bit of work here and just make this into a full-on work day. Woo! After sitting out in the sun all day, 113 inside, but I'm finished working. Oh, I'm so happy I decided to have an office day. It went so well. The internet here at the Sable Coffee was fabulous, and I had that drink. It was a huckleberry white mocha. Ooh, so good. So if you are in the Kalispell area and you see Sable Coffee, please check it out. I also had a ham and cheese croissant, and that was so delightful. That was my lunch. My friends called and said, hey, are you ever gonna come back And I was like, yeah, but I'm in the zone. I just realized that I was in the zone till almost 8 o'clock tonight, despite it being so bright. It never gets dark here. So it's time for me to turn the key and get going. Oh yeah. So just as I suspected, it's gonna be real late when I'm putting my clothes away. I kind of knew that was gonna happen because it was just too hot in the van. After it sits for a while, it just gets really, really warm. It's just kind of how it is. Even if I had insulation, I'd still be boiling because it's hot. And there's just something different about the sun whenever you're up here. It's just like you're basically on the sun. It's wild. If you've never been to this part of Montana during like the summer months, it literally doesn't get dark here until like 10:30 or 11 o'clock at night, which is weird. And then it gets bright at like 4:30 in the morning. So it's basically like the sun goes down and immediately comes back up. Yeah, so that really messes with my perception of time as a whole, because normally, like, I can see the sun starting to go down and I'm like, oh, it's getting darker. No, not here. I'm just basically like, oh, it's like 10:30 and I've still got energy because the way that my brain works is like, if the sun is present, we are going. It's just how it is. So yeah, super, super fun. But I was able to get everything that I had edited up to this point that I might not have been able to upload now uploaded, so you guys can see it, which makes me so happy. And now I get to start collecting more videos, and I get to finish the ones that I haven't gotten done yet. I make goals that are based on how many videos that I'm going to film so that I can find that many things for you guys. And I have found so many cool things. So I'm about probably a little over a quarter of the way finished editing up till this point of my trip. So we got more adventures to have, so I just like to stay on top of that. It makes my work life easier, and it gives me good work and fun balance so that I don't have to sit up at a coffee shop but maybe once every week and a half to 2 weeks and really put in and grind. And the rest of the time it is me getting the content and enjoying and filming and going non-stop. But yeah, every so often there's got to be one of these days, and I'm so happy I did, because I worked, I cleaned, and now I get to go back, and apparently there's hot dogs involved. So I'll get back and have a hot dog, and then it'll almost be time for bed, but it's still going to be bright. Why, Montana? Why? Oh, also, why did I do that to myself? Okay, believe it or not, it is 10:46 outside. I got back, and it's been a great day. It's been a super great day, super productive, regular day, but at the same time, pretty awesome. Whew. In the motion lights, just so I can wrap this video up. But remember, it's 10:40 at night, and the sky is still lit up. It's crazy here. It's just crazy, like in the best of ways. Remember, guys, we're not here for a long time, but we are here for a good time. And today's definitely been a good time, even though it's been a productive day. I'll see you next time. Bye.